Problem: evaluate the following integral. Integral of 3x plus 11 divided by square root of 9 minus 8x minus x squared dx. First, we need to rewrite the quantity under the integral, I mean this expression, back in the way that x squared plus 8x is factorized, is completed to a perfect square. So we have 9 minus 8x minus x squared is 9 minus x squared plus 8. So now we need to complete the square here. To do so, we take half of 8 and square, add and subtract. So that's what we did here. Half of 8 is 4, square is 16. So now if you distribute minus to this part here and minus to that part, what we get is going to be now 9 plus 16, because minus times minus is plus, so we get 25, and minus now x squared plus 8x plus 16 is just x plus 4 squared. The integral then becomes the following. So we have 3x plus 11 divided by 25 minus, square root of 25 minus x plus 4 squared. And the other thing is set the quantity that is square under the denominator to be u. So du is dx. And if you solve for x, in order to know what 3x plus 11 will be, you get x equal negative. It's x equal u minus 4. And so 3x plus 11 is 3 factor to u minus 4 plus 11. So that is u minus 1. Now, you can write it then as you can now write the numerator like this and the denominator with u. So, and dx, we said dx also du. And they said we can split it into 2. Why? Because if you do change of variable here, for example, if you can set this expression to be let's say some v, then the derivative dv is going to be negative 2 du. Oh, but so if we didn't have this term here, then it would be easy, because we can just move the 3 out and divide 3 by negative 2 and multiply the top by negative 2, and then we get our integral. So that's not so we need, that's what the reason why we split it into 2. And now splitting it will lead us to evaluating these two integrals, this one and that one. Now to evaluate this one, we set v equals 25 minus u squared. That means dv is negative 2u du, and therefore if you divide both sides by negative 2, we see that u du is equal to negative 1/2 dv. And coming here, we replace du with negative 1/2 u du with negative 1/2 dv, and that will lead us to 3. Move the 3 out, and then negative 1/2, which is from here, and u du is replaced with all this. And now we have the square root of v, and square root of v is power v to power 1/2, and that means we can also rewrite it as v to power negative 1/2. 1 over square root v is v to power negative 1/2. And integrating this, we get v to negative 1/2 plus 1, which is 1/2 divided by 1/2. Oh, dividing by 1/2, we multiplying by 2. And if you multiply negative 3 over 2 by 2, it becomes 3. That's why we get negative 3. It becomes negative 3. So that we get negative 3 here plus constant. Now we need to integrate the other part as well. So now, in fact, if we say v was v was just 25 minus u squared, so v to the 1/2 is square root of 25 minus u squared. Now we need to rewrite it in a simplified form. We know that 25 minus u squared is exactly what we have right here. 25 minus, because u is x plus 4, 25 minus x plus 4 squared is 9 minus x, 8x minus x squared. Now we'll go back here, and we want to integrate the last part, this part. And if we do so, we get over 20, we do change of variable or trigonometric transform substitution that we know of. So letting u to be 5 sine theta, and du then is 5 cosine theta, and square root of 25 minus u squared is then 5 cosine theta. And therefore, replacing, we just have 5 cosine theta d theta for du, and 5 cosine theta for square root 25 minus u squared. And that means we are integrating 1, that the result then is theta. And what is theta? Because since u is 5 sine theta, that means theta, sine theta is u over 5. And taking the inverse to get theta, theta is sine inverse of u over 5. And we know what u is. U is x plus 4. So sine inverse of x plus 4 over 5. That means that our given integral, okay, and there should be a minus here. Our given integral, as we know, it will come back here. There was two pieces. This piece down there, I forgot, I omitted this minus. So we come back at this point. That's why we have to put the minus thing. And that is completed. That gives us the final answer to the problem.